Let's go through this offseason. Why not? We'll set it up. Spring training is where we started tonight. We'll still get the road to the show tonight. I don't think we have too much to really consider. At catcher, we're fine. Obviously, there are some people we could look to move on from. First base. We got a choice to make about what the hell we're going to do at first base. Especially after that performance from Bill Patel. Second base, we don't have too much to worry about. Moncada, I don't know if he's going to opt out. If he does, we'll see what we can do. Enjoy the sounds of banging on a trash can from the St. Anger album. Earl Laird went up by 5 points. He's almost Major League ready. Shortstop-wise, Myers already getting paid. Fucking trash can. Sivens, Levitt, McDonald. I don't think we have too much to do. We are pretty much going to let, like, Walker Buehler go. Okay. Yerry De Los Santos was phenomenal in the playoffs. Only wants $5 million. We're listed as a contender now, which is nice. Only thing left to do is move the team to Winnipeg. De Los Santos earned that contract. So if he'll take it, cool. Walker Buehler, you did not. You were trash. You're gone. Gordon Graceffo, you're also gone. Devin Williams as well. You were good in the regular season, but not in the playoffs. So Yerry's the only guy we're going to try to bring back. And we'll see what happens. Moncada will return for the next season, as De Los Santos has accepted. So we don't have anything to worry about at third base then, which is good. Which is good. All right. In terms of the roster, tough to tell if we have anybody necessarily that we'd regret losing. I wish I could see other B potential players. Arbitration. Emmanuel Valdez, he's finally starting to decline. He wasn't bad when he got to play this season. But given that crazy level of decline and the depth we have at second base, I mean, Torrero, Baez, I think we can let go of Emmanuel Valdez finally. Durbin Feltman can go too. Yeah, let's just go ahead and cut these guys so we're not even worried about it. Goodbye, Mr. Feltman. And Valdez, you've been a loyal servant, but, well, welcome to capitalism. That's your reward. Contracts. This is also going to be interesting. Floyd Tremaine, we might as well just keep if he's cheap, and he is. Cara, good in the minors, not so good in the majors. Bunny, take it easy. Jason Priest we can bring back. Stevie Lopez. Tupman. 1-year deal at $800K is pretty damn good for you. Pedro Mitra bring back. Martin Sanchez, Shea McIntyre, Ron Flores. Eddie Pinero, who will probably make the majors next year. Dixon. Antigua. In terms of, like, actual closers, we're looking good. Gonna sign Mortero again. Oh, no. I wish there was a slightly faster way to do this, but hey, it is what it is. Bill Patel, 1-year deal, renewable at $840K. Not bad. Sign Navoa. McDougal. I hate that the D in McDougal wasn't capitalized. Go ahead and bring him in. All the minor leaguers that we want to bring back. Till we see if we can trade any of them for anything. Maybe. A 3-year deal for Baez, $780. Torrero on a renewable deal. Cowan back. David Hamilton we can hold on to. I mean, well, Davey, you're finally starting to drop again. Much like Valdez, great servant. I think we can move on from you. Go year to year with Patel. That is the plan. I don't know for sure if we're going to trade anybody or anything involving first baseman. we'll kind of see what we're dealing with. So, Dave Cole, Charles Walsh, obviously too. We have a lot of depth at third base. Well, I mean, I wouldn't give Patel the money anyway because I can sign him for dirt cheap this year. It's the future that we'd really consider it. At that point, though, he'll be 32, 33 years old, so. Let's see, keep James Nunn around. Conklin, Joel James, Evan Wesley. Pretty much just offer deals to bring back all of the dudes that made up our minor league roster last year. Until there's someone obvious to get rid of. Hey, look at Scott Duff. He's finally a 60. 24 years old. One of the biggest busts of all time. At least our own personal biggest bust. Let's see. Scruggs. Edwards. Keep Parra around. And go, Diego, go. Okay. So that is it. Contract-wise, I still, again, don't know if I'll accidentally lose somebody I don't want to lose. But hey, it is what it is. In terms of free agents, Jose Nieve. Holy hell. We might have to make a play for Jose Nieve. 27-year-old Earl Rigdon. Not quite as good. Still consistent. 33-year-old Bobby Miller. $27-year-old Mutton Chops Luis Chavez. Probably a little bit too inconsistent. And Jack Van Dyke. Nieve's still the guy. Manny Maraville. Yeah, if we were to go after anyone, it would be Jose Nieve. And it would be expensive. Boy, would it be expensive. But we could afford it. Dylan Coleman, he's 36. Whoops. Have you been good? Not last year. Before that, he wasn't too bad. A bunch of veteran relievers. I actually didn't look at like prospects. There aren't any. I don't think we'll go after a reliever this year. We already have way too many younger guys that need to get into the conversation to begin with. Unless there is... Victor Arano is real. I was going to say, if there was somebody to sign prospect-wise, maybe. Shot to accent. That guy's got all the luck. Yeah, we don't have anybody there. So yeah, relievers, I think we're okay. I think we're okay to just leave it be. Catcher, we have two younger guys. They're both looking okay. Ruiz is 34. Arturo Ponce. A little bit of decline from him, though, especially against lefties. That scares me a little bit. Shout out to Russ Rebrands for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know. Ponce, if he wasn't in decline, I'd be all over him. But the fact he's 29 and dropped a little bit. Wait, did Arnold not sign with me? Is my roster full? I thought I signed Arnold. Well, hey, we're going to bring him in. Kurt Bennett as well. Romuto's obviously real. Jansen, Smith, Murphy. All right, I think we're good at catcher. Just going for the prospects again. First base, Kyle Manzardo, who's 32. Nick Prado. Yeah, we're definitely not going after any of the first basemen, given the situation that we already have. Do we have Any interesting prospects? And the answer is no. Derek Childress is 38. Second base. He struggled last year. He does not want to go back to Cincinnati. He can play third. Quo can't move, but William Quo at second, Martinez at third. Fucking accident, Jesus Christ. We have to try. We have to try. You bring in a player like that. Again, having Quo and Martinez on the same team, two guys drafted as generational talents. He only wants $26 million a season. The longer the deal, the more money he wants. And the more interest he loses. 1 year deal, $23.1 million. We put our name into that conversation. We have to put our name into that conversation. The only question is, can we make it work financially? Right now, with the offers we've sent out, it's $62 million on a $93 million budget. That does obviously, it obviously does not include, shout out to Rafael Devers, that obviously doesn't include the deals that we already have out there. Or it does include like the deals that we have, I should say. Jesus, totally just losing my focus there for a minute. You know, that totally could work, essentially. I'm sorry, I just can't believe he's a free agent. Jesus. Man, what could be? Shout out to Volpe. We have the money to pull it off. And obviously shortstops. I mean, we have Mayer, so we don't need anybody. In left, nobody amazing. Any prospects that snuck through? Tim Wyatt. Again, there haven't been many. It's been few and far between as of late. Colonial! Thank you very, very much for the raid, my friend. How did the stream go? Hope it went well. We lost in the playoffs again. Riley Green if he wasn't 32. Evan Carter if he wasn't 30. We'd consider it. Doyle Ramos fell through. And then in right, Dominic Canzone. But yeah, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Anybody? Adelise Garcia, who's 40. Danny Coronado. Somebody screwed up and didn't sign this guy. I will not make the same mistake. Shout out to Mookie Betts. Still hanging in there. Aaron Judge as well. So, McCormick, Wyatt, Bennett, Ramos, Coronado for prospects. We have offers right out for Jose Nieve and Mike Martinez. Nieve looks like he could be the safety net for Rodriguez, and essentially that would give us our own freaking Scherzer Verlander. Want to right, could host a bit in Diamond Dynasty. Apparently I can get perfect, set it right to him. I throw Devin Williams, screwball 3 inches below the zone, he gets a double. Oof. And that's why I don't play this game online. Far too many random things like that. If it's the computer that benefits, it's one thing. If it's the AI, then, well, hey, it just is what it is, you know? That's baseball, as they say. We're going to keep those deals out there for Martinez and Nieve. We already got those other offers out. Let's see what happens. Because if we bring in Nieve, it's him, Rodriguez, Asensio, Denton. It doesn't matter what happens with Huff and Hubbard if they're going to continue to struggle. And if we bring in Martinez, could move Martinez to third. Moncada can stay for the year. I don't even have to fucking trade him at that point. And we can just have crazy depth. He went to Detroit, and I'm not sure if it's because we had a full roster or not. I think the prospects went through. If we had a full roster and I didn't know it, that would have been rough. We re-signed Mario Acevedo. Hold on. Red Sox. Okay, we got the younger guys. We are going to have to cut some people. No surprise. Alex Vaccaro obviously isn't going to make it. We can get rid of him. Who is still out there free agent-wise? Not that I want to look at everybody. Oh, dude, Baltimore's going for Martinez. We got to go for him. We have to go for him. Shit. All right, you got to bear with me. Got to bear with me for a second. I got to go back into the VOD and see the list of dudes that were available that we sent an offer to a moment ago. And take it from there. I don't even know if that portion of the stream is available yet. Okay, it is. Come on. Okay, there's the offers. So, we know Nieve is gone. Deal to Martinez makes sense. Go back to transactions. Red Sox, free agency. We had Coronado in right. We got him. Ramos in center. Bennett at catcher. Wyatt and McCormick. Okay, so literally it was just Nieve was the cutoff, which is unfortunate. We got rid of that one dude. We can still send an offer to Martinez. I cannot let Baltimore get him for nothing. 1 year deal, $23.1 million. We're going for him. We lose Vaccaro to waivers, doesn't matter. Pirates offer us Shelby Jones. I don't need him. Actually, he didn't look that bad, but it's fine. Okay, Baltimore does get that top catcher, Arturo Ponce. That scares me. Bobby Miller goes to the Mets. Full pay to the Cubs. Still no word about Martinez. We are still in first for him, though. He doesn't really want a long-term deal. Did we get him? He's still out there. I don't know why it's saying I reached my max number. I obviously didn't. I don't know what's up with that. Third base, get rid of Paul Gonzalez. He's terrible. Get rid of David Young, too. How many people do I have on my fucking roster? Total is 95. Fuck, I do have too many people. All right, catchers. Since we know it's pretty much locked down, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got to get rid of 2 catchers. 90 is the limit. Yeah, I didn't realize I was at 95. I have to get rid of 2 catchers. Ideally. We'll move on from Bruno Aquino, which is fine. Honestly, Bennett as well. Those will be our 7. First base. I don't know what we're going to do about Fabregas, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got to get rid of 2 dudes. Caleb Bowers will be one of them. And we'll get rid of this guy, Buddy Snowden. Second base. Third base, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll get rid of Darnell Caps. We'll get rid of Jason Maloney. And Jesus Sanchez, the D potential. There we go. What year is this? We are in 2032. It has been a while. 23.1 million. to Mike Martinez. Come on, Mikey. All right, trade there for the Dodgers. Juan Lachero for Matt Tabor and Esteban Mendoza. I hope Mendoza's good because that closer's nuts. Dodgers are making moves. Brendan Davis for Brian Ramos and Bryce Turner. Goddamn. Still nothing about Martinez. We are still in first. Philadelphia enters the conversation. Still in first for him. Jack Van Dyke, the pitcher, goes to Seattle. Still nothing about Martinez, but we are still in first. Come on. Come on. Orioles offer us a trade. I'll deal with trades later. Come on. Come on. Martinez. This is what you want. You don't want a long deal. You only want a one-year deal. Arbitration-wise, we're fine. It is what it is. We're just waiting. Earl rigged into the Rangers. Again, didn't like his numbers. That backfired on us for Baltimore last time, but it's fine. Who would have thought we would ever land this guy? Mike Martinez. It's only a one-year deal, but he signs in Boston. The Reds lose their generational talents, and we add Mike Martinez to this roster. It's only for a year. We don't have too much contract control, obviously, so it would be tough to tie our future to him. That just, yeah. Wow. We do lose a draft pick. Who cares? Who cares? And again, he'll probably play third base this year. We could move Moncada, but we don't have to because money-wise, we still have $62 million to spend because of how frugal I've been in the past. Luis Chavez is still out there. Riley Green's out there in center. I'd love to throw the offer in because the Blue Jays are offering him a crazy amount. I cannot compete with them. They're offering a 32-year-old a 7-year deal. I just cannot compete with that. At most, I'd want to give him 3, and we immediately lose so much interest, it's not even worth it. But Luis Chavez. Again, catcher-wise, no point in bringing in a veteran. Same at first base, same at second. Short, we already have Mayer. Again, center field, I mean, you could argue Evan Carter, but he's not really that much better than who we have and who we're developing. It's literally just, do we try to bring in Luis Chavez? Career .417 ERA, .449 FIP. I don't like him. We'd literally only be bringing him in because we can. I don't like him. Everything screams he's not as good as his overall. Again, Rodriguez, Asensio, Denton, Huff, and Hubbard are already there. He does appear to be okay with a shorter contract, though. If he'll take the 1-year mercenary contract, I'll do it. And if he proves himself, he gets paid. Would you rather in this game be able to watch a tree grow or generic racist nonsense, sir? Come on. Come on. You know, you're beyond that. You're beyond it. Or you're not. I almost got you. You didn't, though. Enjoy that band. Oh, God. It's funny that people think you'll just read whatever. You know? It's funny. All right. We'll send out a 1-year deal for him. And we got him. Luis Chavez signs as well. We finally start splashing the cash. We still have $42 million available. Chaz Chisholm. Do we just fucking go for it, man? Do we just go for it? We're looking okay at catcher. We're looking okay at first. Second/third base is fine. Shortstop, we're set. Do we run Nick Levitt? I don't think we can afford to run Nick Levitt as a 4th choice. Theoretically, Riley Green. Yeah, he wants term. The other guys didn't. I think we're good. I think we're good. A crazy free agency for us. Wow. Still have the Rule 5 to go through. I don't know what the hell we're going to do with this team. All right. As we did lose, we didn't lose Steven Yan, but we did lose Floyd Tremaine, which is fine. Which is perfectly fine. I can't imagine we would need a Rule 5 pick right now. Navoa's our own guy, so if he gets taken, cool. If not, whatever. Pedro Martinez. Matthew Barefoot. We're good. We don't need anybody. We don't need anybody. Shout out to Hal Holloway. Great name. Kobe Mayo, who we had once upon a time. Cleveland. In the dumps, they take another former player of ours, Matt Ullman. I don't think I've ever seen the AI make 4 selections in the Rule 5. Okay, Cleveland. Evan Carter goes to the Astros. Riley Green did go to the Blue Jays. Noelvi Marte on the move for Napoleon Thomas and Frederick Knotts. Patrick Lopez for Charlton Bernard and Todd Weaver. Acuna, man, Baltimore spending money. Nate Pearson goes to the Giants. Sam Huff to the Dodgers. California teams keep spending money. Gary Carpenter went to the Astros. Bryson Stott to the Dodgers. Chaz Chisholm on his way to the Royals. But we pretty much landed who we wanted. As crazy as it is. And now the question is, how much, future do you risk for what this season could be? I will get this team set up and ready to go for tomorrow. Has us ranked first, at least in spring training. I don't know what I honestly, because we can afford it, I think we keep Fabregas. I'll see what's up with Martinez and Quo. It does scratch Martinez against righties and lefties because of Quo. Martinez is going to have to play third base. Even if he's a 1-year player, Moncada is as well. It's the last year of his deal. Moncada was great for us last year, but we have to risk it for Martinez because if we can keep him, we got to keep him. Outfield's still our weak point, but they're young and getting better and better. And then pitching-wise, Rodriguez, Chavez, Asensio. I mean, on paper, that is one hell of a pitching staff as well. Next year might be the year, guys. Or we'll blow it again. Maybe.